It is an honor to be up here to give Ken Yancey this award. I've known Ken, I think we said about 16 years. When he first started, you started at school in '93, July '93, and I had started an Entrepreneur magazine a year later. In that time, it's been a real honor to watch Ken transform SCORE into this leading organization for entrepreneurship in America and help millions of small businesses in the process. So just based on that fact alone, I'd like to thank Ken. So yeah, I have been involved in entrepreneurship for a number of years. And what I love about it is how small the world is. And I haven't met all of you, and it's been a real treat to meet some new faces, some people who are passionate about entrepreneurship. When I look at people like Ellen Thrasher and Reva Lisansky and Ken Yancey, I see three cornerstones of entrepreneurship in America who served it from different angles for 2 decades, and I think about how lucky our country has been to have people like this who are unselfish, who are dedicated, who are passionate advocates for entrepreneurship. And I think the best thing that I got out of today's conference is that 20 years from now or 15 years from now, somebody who was at this conference will be receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award for the things that they've done. So I think we can all be thankful and fortunate that people like the ones that I mentioned exist. So with that, let me tell you 4 things that you might not know. I won't embarrass you, Ken. 4 things that you might not know about Ken Yancey. He is passionate, for those of you who don't know that. He's passionate, he's a scoutmaster, he's a football coach, a hunter, a fly fisherman, a master barbecue chef, and a Texas A&M Aggie. Now, any of those things, as you can imagine, require passion in order to be successful. I tried fly fishing for 5 minutes, and I think the only thing I caught was a fly on the end of my line. So he is certainly passionate in all of the things that he does. Secondly, he is loyal, honest, and dedicated. That all actually fits under one description. I started my own company in 2002. I actually had a company for the last 9 years or so. And Ken was one of the first people to call me. And he said, "Congratulations on the move. This is fantastic. How can I help you?" And my parents have always told me there are two kinds of people in this world that walk into a room. The first person walks in and says, "Well, here I am." And the second person walks in and says, "Ah, there you are." And Ken Yancey is the latter. And I will never forget how he helped me with my business and with just mentorship and making me successful more than 30 seconds. The third thing Ken Yancey is he's funny. He is actually funny. He knows how to enjoy life, and he knows how to make the most of every single day. Ken Yancey is not somebody who is going to get shortchanged in life. So I love that fact about him. The last thing that you may or may not know about Ken Yancey is that I consider him to be a great personal friend of mine. He is a small business champion, and he is absolutely worthy of this Lifetime Achievement Award. Ken Yancey.
Symmetry.
I'm a lot shorter than I thought.
We'll enjoy dinner, and we'll I apologize.
You're not getting off that easy. This is a remarkable honor. In a room with all of you who have done so much over so many years and have made such a difference in people's lives, to be recognized within this group is really pretty remarkable. And to be recognized on the same podium with one of my absolute heroes, Steve Mariotti, is even more special. I was getting ready to come, and my son's 11. My son Heath, he said, "Dad, where are you going?" I said, "Going to Florida." He says, "It ought to be warm. What are you going to do?" I said, "Well, I'm going to this great event. I'm going to learn a lot of things, and I'm going to get a Lifetime Achievement Award." He smiled and said, "Told you were old." So, Michael, thank you so much. Thanks to UCF for hosting this, to all the sponsors. You know, I have Brian, and what a pleasure. It's always been a gift to be able to spend time with you. I really can't accept this personally. I need to accept this on behalf of SCORE and on behalf of the thousands of men and women who volunteered their time over the years to help small business owners in their community and to make a difference in their community. And we have one of our volunteers here, Skip Honigstein. Skip is our district director, responsible for all of Northern Florida. Skip, thanks for all that you do. Very quickly, SCORE was founded in 1964, for those of you who don't know. We were founded by the SBA. The SBA at that time was doing counseling and training on their own. There had been a gentleman in Wilmington, Delaware that was forced to retire from his company at 60. His name was Maurice DuPont Lee, and his company was DuPont. And when he retired, he felt he had something left to give, but didn't want to go back to work. So he organized some individuals within the community and started helping small business owners. Very early entrepreneurial education. And Reader's Digest wrote about it. And it tipped. Did you read it? Probably didn't. It tipped, and these started to crop up all over the country. And in 1964, the SBA, this was in the Johnson administration, the Great Society, the SBA decided that it would be smart, and by the way, this was based on an anonymous suggestion in a suggestion box. I don't know about you, but those have never worked for me. An anonymous suggestion in a suggestion box, and the SBA organized thousands of volunteers around the country in support of their communities and entrepreneurs. Fast forward, we've served almost 10 million small business owners and aspiring small business owners in our history. Today we're 13,500 volunteers, and we're serving over 400,000 different businesses and individuals each year. Our volunteers provide 1.3 million hours of total service to America's entrepreneurs on an annual basis. We're helping to create 68,000 businesses and 31,000 jobs a year. It is a really remarkable impact. Those businesses cost the taxpayer $102 a business. They cost, for a job, it costs $229. This is a remarkable value. And we think that we can do so much more. We're making a lot of changes in our organization. We've done some surveying of our clients. You know, Scott Gerber talked about the magic of talking to your clients. It really works. I highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. And we're making a lot of changes. We're rolling out a proprietary counseling methodology and a certification program so we can ensure consistency across all offices. We're rolling out a series of consistent workshops nationwide. We've already certified 500 in the process. We have set a goal of helping to grow 1 million small businesses by 2017. Growth means that they either started, they've grown their sales, or they've added an employee. And we're really off and running. It's an exciting time for SCORE. It's an exciting time to be involved in entrepreneurship. This has been a very exciting day. I look forward to following up with all of you that I have met. For those of you that I haven't, I look forward to doing that. Michael, we're on for whatever's next. Awesome. So thank you for doing this, for pulling all of this together. Again, a real privilege to be associated with all of you and associated with these wonderful entrepreneurs and small business owners. Brian, thanks again. Enjoy your evening.